Okay, so last two problems. Okay, so my first problem actually can be done two ways. I can use a half angle formula, but that is a bit more difficult than what we should be doing. So what we're going to do is we are going to use a difference identity. So if I look on my unit circle, I will notice that 135 is on my unit circle as well as 30. If I subtract those two, I get 105. So what we will do is the following. Okay, using the half, or the, excuse me, not the half angle formula, but whoops, the difference formula for sine. Okay, there's my difference formula. So sine of 135 degrees is radical 2 over 2. Cosine of 30 degrees is radical 3 over 2 minus cosine of 135 degrees is negative radical 3, or excuse me, negative radical 2 over 2, and then sine of 30 is 1/2. If we calculate that out, simplify it a bit, we get radical 6 plus radical 2 all over 4. Okay, this is a much, much easier way to do this problem than the half angle formula. Okay, our last problem, number 6, is an equation which utilizes both the sum and difference formulas for cosine. And that is cosine x plus pi over 4. Oops, lost my place. Plus cosine x minus pi over 4 is equal to 1. And we're solving it for x is an element of 0 to 2 pi, not included. So what that means is that all of your answers will be valued at 0 to 2 pi, which means they will probably be on the unit circle. Okay, so using the sum and difference identities for cosine. So we have cosine x cosine pi over 4 minus sine x sine pi over 4 plus cosine x cosine pi over 4 plus sine x sine pi over 4 equals 1. So what we're going to start to do now is we're going to start to look around for like terms. Okay, I notice that I have 2 of these, so I can combine those. And then I notice that I have 2 of these, but they're opposite sign, so I get to cancel those out. So now I have 2 cosine x cosine pi over 4 is equal to 1. All right, now the trick with this is the variable's still x, so we're going to try to isolate the x. Cosine of pi over 4 is just a number. 2 is just a number, so let's do some substituting. So we have 2 cosine x. If I look on my unit circle, cosine of pi over 4 is radical 2 over 2. Okay, so we're going to simplify that. So 2, 2. That's nice. All right, so now I have cosine of x times a radical 2 equals a 1. Divide by a radical 2. Now that should be rationalized, and you will get radical 2 over 2. That's a value on the unit circle. So I take a look at my unit circle and ask myself, where does the cosine ratio give me a positive radical 2 over 2? And that happens at x equals pi over 4 and 7 pi over 4. And that's it. Okay, so those are the solutions to your last quiz. I hope you use these videos to help you out. Okay, and I hope you're finding them useful. Okay, all right, see you soon.